As I pulled into the St. Cecilia Academy parking lot in January 1997, anticipating my first day of teaching at the Academy, I had no idea what I might be getting myself into. I had never taught in any high school in my life. I had never worked in an all-girls school. I had no way of knowing what kind of pitfalls and terrors might be lurking behind those school doors. Fast forward now to June 2017, as I retire from St. Cecilia after 20 years of teaching. A tenure that might have gone on for decades longer were it not for two perfect grandchildren living half a world away in Singapore. My 20 years at St. Cecilia Academy were the most gratifying teaching experience of my life. Some profess that Disney World is the happiest place on earth. Professionally speaking, at least, my happiest place on earth was and is St. Cecilia Academy. So, what's the secret? Simple: the people who work there. The faculty and staff of St. Cecilia Academy are the most caring, generous, and dedicated people whom I have ever had the pleasure to work with. Pat Summitt, the great University of Tennessee basketball coach, had a saying about teaching basketball, but it applies to all kinds of teaching. She would say, "Your students won't care about how much you know about your subject until they know how much you care about them." Caring about your students is what great teaching is all about. And this spirit of caring was never more evident than in the faculty and staff of this school year. In the middle of their school year, their classrooms were snatched out from under them. The school world was turned upside down. And what they had to do was to rewrite their syllabi, remake their class plans, and rethink their teaching styles so that they might best meet the needs of their students. I have sat through several Zoom meetings in the last several weeks. After signing out from those Zoom meetings, I wonder how I could ever teach in that environment. This year's faculty not only faced unique demands, but successfully overcame those demands. I know how hard it must have been, and I am astonished by all they have done. I hope all you out there are equally astonished and grateful.